Vanished from Earth Classic Game Room broadcasts from the Intergalactic Space Arcade on its never-ending mission to review everything. Sit back and relax because I'm reviewing one of the greatest Nintendo game systems ever created that's not even from Nintendo. This is the ANALOGUE NT Mini, which plays NES games like Mag Max and Famicom games like Bird Week.
Mag Max loves Bird Week. Bird Week, Bird Week, Bird Week.
From the makers of the CMVS Slim and ANALOGUE NT comes the Gamecom Platinum, crafted from a solid block of platinum. No, I'm just kidding. I'll use its pen to point at the ANALOGUE NT Mini, which is crafted from a solid block of dolomite. It's not, but it should be. You can also get this in silver. It's an ultra high-end NES and Famicom. A game system whose price matches its performance, or is it the other way around? This is a badass NES and Famicom that does pretty much everything, except it does lack blast processing. Aside from that, it's great. A few years ago, I reviewed the original ANALOGUE NT. This one has some improvements and refinements like native HDMI support, a cool see-through bottom wireless controller, and smoother dust flaps, among other things. Read ANALOGUE's website for details, but the ANALOGUE NT has a lot of power under the hood and outputs HDMI, RGB, as well as S-Video and Composite. What it doesn't do is play Musha, what it does do is play Xanac, and that's good. No emulation here, this is straight off the game cartridge via HDMI. You can pull up an on-screen menu at any time. Did I mention it has a built-in Game Genie so that you can turn the codes on and off as you're playing the game? Here's a shot of the ANALOGUE NT Mini being played via S-Video. It's an absolutely wonderful game console, but it's not cheap. Here's the thing. There's no NES or Famicom hardware that is cheap, especially if it's in good working order. So if you look at the ANALOGUE NT Mini as a long-term investment, it's a great option. It's firmware upgradable. Analog is a wonderful company. I've been reviewing their stuff for years. As you can see, this thing works with the Famicom disk system and pretty much whatever Nintendo or Famicom accessories you throw at it, like my personal favorite, NES Advantage. It'll also work with the Famicom microphone games and any additional special Famicom joysticks you might have. Sure, there's less expensive options out there and numerous knockoff NES and Famicom models to choose from, but nothing quite like this.
Mag Max thinks it. Oh, my head! My robot head!
But if you look at it like a modern game system, it makes complete sense. And what modern game system has a catalog that's half as good as the NES game library? Except maybe the Vectrex. But that brings me to my next point. ANALOGUE, I know you're listening. Instead of making solid gold ANALOGUE NTs, and yes, they have done this, how about a new Vectrex? Because they're really in short supply. If anyone can remake the Vectrex, this time with wood grain, please, it's you. Until then, I highly recommend the ANALOGUE NT Mini. There's nothing mini about it, it delivers big fun.
As long as that big fun includes Mag Max on my legs!
Classic Game Room is brought to you by Ethel the Cyborg Ninja, now on Amazon and Classic Game Room barware. Welcome to the Lord Carnage Club, being shouted from within. A turbo volcano! Starting with Jeff Breyer, Derek Langley, Michael and Ariana Nelson, Benjamin Woodring, Steven Chucknick, Al Stever, Ian Shore,
You sure are awesome.
Jason Goy, Sergio Matthias Hergert, Chip Sankbale, Busy Signal, Sean Zoltek, Rick DeBarros, Philip Strabenmuller, Jack Stavris, Ohad Kane, and Tiago Pereira dos Santos Silva from Porto, Portugal. Tiago Pereira